Just think how safe you will be when all of your thoughts are monitored or directed, and every action you take physically or biologically can be observed or terminated. When any deviation from the obscenely inhuman enslavement narrative and darkly dystopian agenda threatens survival itself. Welcome to the Beast System, an implementation of total totalitarian control, Synarchy, the polar opposite of anarchy without controllers or masters. Synarchy means absolute state control of everything, the term originating in 19th century French occult circles, although this battle for the human spirit has been continuing for aeons. This control has been expanded to a cellular level within the body. It is the merging of mankind with the machine through the addition of programmable matter, alien silicon nano self-replicating bots inserted into the organic carbon-based life form, utilizing the bridge and biopurity of aborted fetus cells. Why 666, the number of the beast? Because in the culture matria, that represents the earthly plane, the animal minus the spiritual component, when both are key, and the ultimate goal of all this, to entrap human souls within this base material plane for an infinity of servitude and suffering, a permanent bio-battery to serve despotic and nefarious ends, a generative power source fueled by pain and constraint, an endless torment of absence of true self and autonomy on any level, the spiritual umbilical cord dismembered, the sacred connection sterilized, as well as the physical self, a permanent death within life of the life force itself. Lost without knowing what's lost, all record and memory of it erased, no path to recognition or salvation remaining. Imprisoned in a perpetual birth-death cycle with no exit door, cloned in and sold out. By voluntarily participating in genetic modification, you inadvertently, under their legal framework, consent to assign ownership of your all-encompassing self over to them. No longer human, but a hybrid that includes their copyrighted technology, their programmable and updatable catoms, a node plugged directly into the digital smart brain. It is an exorcism of the divine through eternal union with AI, embedded, inseparable, a remolding of clay, a mutation that imposes itself and leeches from life force, from spirit, until that spirit is trapped in a cage within itself, no voice left to speak with, no words of its own, no longer in conversation with its core, its essence, original sin of sublimation echoed throughout eternity, lest the suffering increase in volume through disobedience. No escape from the eye that spies, for it lives in the cells, part of the flesh, and the flesh part of hell, the part that suffers it, forever reporting on every move to the quantum queen bee in the cloud, every heartbeat, every blink, no space of your own inside or out, no moment that's private, no thought you can be sure is your own anymore, a black hole you can never climb out of, ever again, no escaping it even through death. For you are the undead, the shell for their theater of torment. Your nature mutated, your atoms, your essence, your sacred, your soul, your shrunken head servitor hung from their waist on a quantum link chain that secures what remains. The ghost of yourself in an endless asylum of absence. Automaton flesh and impenetrable minds, like flies to flight paper that follow the arrows to doom. The beast is alive and lives within all who succumb to the sinister siren. Angels of death and the death of the angel within them. One person by necro needle transmuted to unpeople, clipped wings and severed souls. The temple infiltrated, soul digitized. The body a vessel imprisoned, flesh made computer, matter machine with your life as the screen. Behold now the climax, the century's spiritual battle to target the murder of God. Replacement with synthetic surrogate. Anchor ascension, displace and decapitate. 777 from sacred union with 666. Material minus the spiritual, the union of the two, the soul, the salvation. 93. Spirit embodied in flesh, the divine made aware of itself.